What is going on, everybody? It's Jets Central coming back with some unfortunate breaking Jets news, okay? Sam Darnold has been ruled out for this Sunday's Week 5 matchup against the Eagles, 1 o'clock start in Philly, of course. This season has not gone as planned, okay? Not only for you, but for me, for all of Jets Nation. We were not expecting, the suspensions, the injuries, the losses, the illnesses, the incompetence from the coaching staff. Has not gone as planned. It is very frustrating. It is very disappointing. It's nauseating to watch this team every Sunday. It really is. It really, really is. It almost feels like everything that can go wrong is going wrong for this Jets organization in 2019, all right? Am I mad at Sam Darnold? Absolutely not. There's no way he can control this illness. I'm sure he's doing everything he can to get better. He loves the sport of football. He wants to be the starting quarterback of the Jets and turn this organization around. I actually had mono back my first semester of college. It's horrible. I just remember, it's not like one of those things where you're like nauseous and throwing up and stuff like that. It's more so you're tired 100% of the time. I remember like going to bed, getting a full 8 hours of sleep, waking up, going to get like a drink of water or, running to the bathroom or something like that. By the time I would get back to my bed, I would be in a full sweat. I'd be breathing heavy. My heart would be going almost like I just ran, I just competed against track stars, right? And I would need a full 8 hours of sleep, after literally walking to a kitchen and getting a sip of water. That's how crazy it was. I mean, I guess I can't really speak for Sam and his experience. It could be worse. It could be, not as bad. We'll never know. Am I mad at the medical staff for not clearing Sam Darnold? Again, absolutely not, right? Not in the least. Sam Darnold as a player moving forward, right, long-term, and also as a person moving forward is a lot more important than a random Week 5 Sunday game on the, in the first week of October, especially against the Philadelphia Eagles team, which looked fantastic this season. You can make the argument if Sam Darnold even played, would we even have more of, a solid chance to win? So why rush him out there? I don't think we should rush him out there. I don't blame the medical staff. I don't blame Sam Darnold until he is 100% ready to not only play, but play at a high level, play at his full potential and capabilities. I don't want him playing, okay? But that doesn't mean I'm not frustrated. That does not mean I'm disappointed, okay? And I know it's going to come across as a witch hunt here, okay? But if the New York Jets trot out Luke Falk on Sunday and the offense looks abysmal, it's just mortifying to watch, like it was in Week 3, like it was in Week 2, I 100% blame Adam Gase. I do. There is no excuse. And yeah, I hear people saying, oh, it's Luke Falk. He's not an NFL starting quarterback. He hasn't had a lot of time in the regular season. He's not that good. Adam Gase shouldn't be, the one to blame because he's dealing with the third-string quarterback. Well, guess what? Trevor Siemian looked like he forgot to play football Week 2 against the Browns. He looked like a competent starter in Denver when he won games, when he lost games. He spent a whole season in Minnesota. When he arrived to this Jets team, he looked horrible against the Browns. And granted, the Browns are a very talented team, way more talented than us, especially on how things kind of played out Week 2 with the injuries and suspensions and whatnot. But bottom line is this. Look at the Pittsburgh Steelers with Mason Rudolph last week against the Bengals. They looked like a competent offense. Go look at the Carolina Panthers with Kyle Allen. They almost look better without Cam Newton, their starting quarterback. They look fine with their backup quarterback. Go ask the Jacksonville Jaguars how they're holding up with their backup quarterback in Gardner Minshew. Who else? How about the New Orleans Saints? They beat Seattle. They beat Dallas. They look pretty good with their backup quarterback. The Miami Dolphins with their backup quarterback, Josh Rosen, went toe-to-toe with the LA Chargers, a team that everybody has making the playoffs in the first half of that game. It was tied at halftime. They looked decently, they looked okay with their backup quarterback. Why is it that we're paying Adam Gase millions and millions and millions of dollars to look absolutely horrible, worse than how we looked with John Morton, worse than how we looked with Jeremy Bates? Mind you, Jeremy Bates and John Morton had nothing. Nothing. They did not have Jamison Crowder. They did not have Le'Veon Bell. They did not have Kelechi Osemele. They did not have Ryan Khalil. John Morton didn't even have Sam Darnold. He had Josh McCown. McCown had career year under John Morton. And we didn't even, and the funny thing is, John Morton and Jeremy Bates' offense were not even that good. And of course, we blame Todd Bowles for not developing a quarterback. We blame Rex Ryan for not developing a quarterback, which those things are true. I blame those guys for that in the past. I'm sticking with my guns here. That was, a very toxic situation when you have a young rookie quarterback coming into a franchise, a bottom 3 team in the league, in Darnold, and even you can make the case for Geno Smith as well, and even Mark Sanchez, not being able to develop him and having them blossom into the quarterback and really reach their full potential. I just get confused by everybody out here is saying Adam Gase is an offensive mastermind. He's the guru. He's the quarterback whisperer. You have Peyton Manning sticking up for him, even though I have a feeling now that they're just boys and Peyton Manning's just like, yo, Adam, I'm just going to hook you up with a job real quick with the Jets because Chris Johnson is gullible as hell. So I'm just going to convince him to get you, a quick gig. Hopefully you can bounce back. That's what I think happened. So the Jets offense looks horrible. You take a look at the passing ranks. You take a look at pretty much every rank in the book. I mean, protection is not there. We can't pass the ball. We can't run the ball. No creativity on offense at all. And, the defense doesn't look like they're trying, Very frustrating stuff. Big money guys. Leonard Williams is getting paid a ton of money this season. Trumaine Johnson getting paid a ton of money this season. They don't look like they like football. They don't. Leonard Williams laying on the ground, not getting up and continuing the play. Trumaine Johnson, is he getting benched? He's like a healthy scratch midway through the game. And it's not like we have like some first round up and coming cornerback on the bench that's like competing with him. It's just Trumaine Johnson has played that bad. That's why he's not playing. Are you kidding me? Especially with the, how bad we are at cornerback this season and he's still not a starter. If I'm Joe Douglas, I'm making some moves here, all right? I'm making some moves. Not only, and I know I'm kind of rambling on in this video, I should not have been this long. Not only does our offense look horrible under Luke Falk and Adam Gase, and even Trevor Siemian, and even to a certain extent, Sam Darnold in the Week 1 matchup against the Bills, but there was rumors coming out that, Darnold had the symptoms of mono before the season started, which again falls on Adam Gase's shoulders to have some sort of insurance policy, some sort of backup plan moving forward, because you're basically saying Luke Falk is so good that he's better than every free agent quarterback out there. He's better than every free agent quarterback out there. Whether you want to say it's Brock Osweiler, whether you want to say it's, a guy in like David Fales who we brought in, even a Colin Kaepernick, he is better than all of those options, and he's better than every single option of guys that could be on the trade block. We saw with the Jacksonville Jaguars when Foles went down, they acquired Josh Dobbs. Is Dobbs going to be the long-term answer in Jacksonville? Probably not, but the Jags not necessarily panicked, but they said, they were, they had a sense of urgency and they said, hey, whoa, we got a good team here. We got a really good defense. We got a running back. We got some playmakers at wide receiver, DJ Chark, D.D. Westbrook. The season's not lost. Let's go get an insurance policy just in case Gardner Minshew doesn't look good, doesn't look competent. We have Josh Dobbs, a guy who's been around the league, been in the league for quite some time. Like 3-4, I think he came back in 2016, 2015 out of Tennessee, whatever. The point is that the Jets have not done anything to get this team better on offense since Darnold has been ruled out with the injury. Siemian has looked worse when he should be looking better than he ever has. He's actually looked worse than his second year in Denver, or his second year in Denver, first year as the starter. It's horrible. It doesn't make any sense to me. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do the Jets have any chance at all to win this matchup on Sunday? I highly doubt it. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and go Jets.